Crab on. So today I'm doing a crab video for you guys. Total new spot for me, never been here before. For the long walk back here. It looks pretty isolated. Don't look like a lot of people have been back here. I don't see any trash. You know, no signs of people crabbing or fishing, so try to lift a lot of mangroves, but there are a few open holes where I can get some traps in. The mosquitoes and the no-see-ums are terrible right now. I got 8 traps out. I used the floating traps. You can hook them to your rod and throw them out, or you can put them on a rope and toss them out. I usually let them soak for 15 minutes and check them. Like I said, new spot, fingers crossed. Now let's check the lines. All right, I'm gonna check them for the first time. I'm always excited when I go to a new spot and check the traps for the first time. Hopefully I got crab in here. If for some reason I don't, it's early in the year, I'm not gonna give up on this spot because it looks promising. All right, here we go. Well, nothing in the first one. Check this one. Come on, give us a crab. All right, nothing in this one. We'll get it back out. Oh, I got a crab on. Yes! There we go, guys. First crab in a new spot. Nice. Definitely not a keeper. We're gonna let him go, let him grow. But I tell you what, new location so far. Hey, we're getting crabs. Let them go, let them grow. Nice. So that tells me there's definitely crab here. Now it's just getting the big ones. Get it back out. Nice thing about the rods is right now what I did was I'm fishing this mangrove area. There's not much room to get in there, so what I did was with a rod I could just cast over all these mangroves and just set my rod on top like that. Let's get a crab. Oh, I got a crab on. Oh, he's gonna be a keeper if I get him in. Oh yeah, there you go. First keeper in the new spot. Yes. Heck yes. Nice. Man, I tell you, when you try a new spot, a lot of times, especially when you see an area like this, there's like no signs of people been crabbing here. I didn't see any crabs in the water, and that's usually what I look for. But the water looked good, like it should hold crab. So far, first time around, we still got one more to check. We've caught 2 crab, 1 keeper. Oh, I just had a little one get out. It was about that big. Get him back out. Get this guy in the cooler. Wait 15 minutes, and we'll check him again. Great start. All right, first time around. 3 crabs, 1 keeper. Usually that's not great, but early in the year, new spot, I'll take it. And hopefully it gets better as the day goes on. If you're watching my last video, I promise you guys that I'm gonna be crabbing new locations throughout the state and changing it up a little bit. Right here you go. New spot, never been here before. I spent all day yesterday driving around and scouting things out. And this is one of the spots that I found. So hopefully keep catching big blue crab like that last one. All right, guys, we're gonna wait 15 minutes and check the traps. All right, if you watch my line, see that line? There's either a crab in my trap or on my line. This is the trap that I caught that crab in, the big crab in. I just put it back out. We'll go ahead and check it. All right, let's check it. I think I got another crab on here. Oh, another crab, another keeper. I told you I seen that line moving. Look at that. This trap's been out 5 minutes. Same trap, 2 keepers. And that's my last trap at the very end. So what I'm going to do is I might throw this one further to my left and bring another trap down here. Nice. Oops, better get out. All right, I'm going to get this guy in the box and get it back out. All right, get ready to check the traps. Before I check the traps though, when you guys are out here getting that time of year, make sure you have plenty of water on you. I took a gentleman out with me last year who actually had a heat stroke. He actually collapsed and I caught him before he hit the ground. So make sure you have plenty of water. Make sure you wear your sunscreen. You know, make sure you wear like a light shirt to protect you from the sun. I usually have Wind Rider on, and I usually wear a ball cap. Now this hat right here come from Bob and Marnie Cundiff. They run disc golf tournaments in Ohio, so they wanted to protect my bald head, so they sent me a couple hats, so I appreciate that. All right, trap's been set for 15 minutes. It's time to check them. Crab on. So one question I get asked a lot is, where do you crab? And I don't mind sharing like what area, but man, oh honestly man, look at this. Get outside and find your own spots. Enjoy this beautiful weather. If you're new to this, the only thing I could really recommend is this crab here. I'm catching crab now, but the later you wait, like if you wait until like May, June, the better it's going to be for you. I mean, you can get crab now, but it seems like prime time usually starts around, you know, May, June, July, when it really starts to warm that water up. And then you can catch them all the way up to like October before it starts slowing down a little bit. At least for me anyways. But, you know, again, man, part of the fun is getting out and finding your own crab, enjoying the outdoors. And then if you catch crab and your spots that you found, it's more rewarding. And for some reason, it tastes better. No, I'm just teasing, but it's definitely rewarding. But yeah, there's your tip, man. You know, I like using the folding traps. Some people don't. You know, try different things. Try what you like. That's what it's all about. We are way overdue. Give it a crab. Give it a crab. Here we go. Crab on. You know what? It's not what we're looking for. But we've been on a long stretch with no crab, so let it go, let it grow. All right, man. Just made it to another spot. Started putting my traps out. I walked up to this ledge, which is 2 feet in front of me. I went to go stand on the ledge to throw the trap out. And look at that. Man, you always have to keep your eyes open, pay attention what's around you. All right, so I'm gonna give him his space and I'm gonna move on down. All right, we're gonna see if there's crab in this area. What it is there's a river right over here, and I believe it flooded. And or it could have been high tide too. But we've already seen one gator. I got my traps out. We're gonna check, and they've been set in 20 minutes. I'm not gonna stay here long. I'm gonna check it one time, and if we have crab, we'll stay. If no crabs, we'll move on. All right, we'll check this one. Oh, I got a crab on here, guys. Big old crab if it stays on. Big crab. Nice. I didn't think I'd get anything in this ditch, but I had to try it. Yes. All right, we're gonna check some more of these. You just never know, man. That's why you try your new spots out. You just don't know. It only takes a second. Throw some traps out, let them set. Boom. All right, we'll get this guy in the box and check the rest of these. All right, third location. I like this location. I hope there's crab here because there's a lot of shade here. It makes it nice, especially once it gets really hot. But yeah, look at that. And just listen for a second. Man, there's nobody around out here. Super quiet. I see no signs. There's like no garbage anywhere. No signs of anybody here crabbing, which is crazy. I mean, I haven't got a lot of crab today, but if I'm getting crab now, wait until this summer. Hopefully, crabbing's really good because I can't believe that I haven't seen anybody crabbing or any signs of anybody crabbing. If this location produces a crab or two today, I have something going on because all 3 spots within a mile all had crab. Fingers crossed, man. All right, let's check this one. Oh, crab on. Oh, just got out. Dang it. He was borderline keeper, but it was a crab. Dang it. Dang it, guys. You know what? Hey, it was a crab. He got out. He maybe just under 5 inches. Dang. Still though, you know what? That just tells me there's crab here too. Give us a crab. Oh. There we go. If I get him in, he shoots and scores. Yes. Boom, another keeper. Not a bad crab at all. Heck yes. Man, I thought he was going to get out. There you go. All 3 spots have caught crab. I didn't get a lot today, but I tell you what, this summer, I have a feeling these spots are going to be on fire. So I'm looking forward to catching crab in these spots. All right, we'll get this guy in the bucket and check the rest of these. All right, I'm going to check these 2 traps. Feels like I got one on here too. Nope, nothing on this one. I just got a bigger piece of chicken on. Throw it back out. Check this one real quick. Oh, big crab. Big crab. Oh my God. Look at that jumbo. Man, what a big crab. Definitely biggest crab of the day. He even feels heavy. Wow. New spot, paid off, man. Look at that big old crab. Here you guys go. We're gonna get him in the box. We're gonna wait 15 minutes to check these lines again. There you go, man. What a big crab. Just moving around, trying out new spots. If that don't get you excited, he's a big boy. All right, throw him in the box. Look at that. Try to flip him over without getting pinched. He's definitely the biggest one in there. Man, I tell you what, this spot's the ticket. First time around, I lost 1 crab, put 2 in a box and 1 big one. So I have a feeling during summertime, this spot is gonna be awesome. Got plenty of shade cover here. Nice and quiet. But I wanna share this with you all. You know, the water don't always have to be brackish. This water is not brackish by any means. It's just dirty, muddy water. You know, if you find spots like this, make sure you try them out. You know, obviously it's paid off for me. And if you find an area, don't be afraid, you know, one spot, just because you don't catch crab in one spot, don't mean they're not there. Move around a little bit, or one day, like, say if I didn't get any crabs today, I would definitely try it again because it just looks too good not to have crab. So, and you know, my first spot, you know, I spent quite a bit of time there, only caught 2 keepers. I know there's crab there, and I would definitely be back to crab that. But man, what fun. You know, I didn't get good numbers today, but find a new location and outside enjoying this weather, man, I will say it's not going. It doesn't get any better than this, but I am going to the Florida Keys next week. So, all right, man, we'll let these traps soak a little bit, and we're going to check them. All right, little update. There's 5 in here. One big old boy. Like I said earlier, I'm not keeping any of these. It's getting hot out. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys back. Look at that big old crab. Let them go, let them grow. You're welcome. Nope. Nope, maybe. I'm trying to save them. There's that one. Look at that one. Again. Let that one go. There you go, another nice crab. Okay. And then you got the big old boy. We'll get a couple pictures of him before I let him go. But we're gonna let him go. Let him go, let him grow. All right, let's check this one. Crab on. Here we go. Nice. Just a little guy. We're not keeping any anyways. I already let all the other ones go. But there you have it. Another crab. Let it go, let it grow.